Obviously, these young voters are facing quite the challenge when it comes to getting people involved. So they're having to get creative and find virtual ways to help not only register people to vote, but also get them excited about politics in a time when we're all supposed to stay 6 feet apart.
I've been waiting for this for years.
Election day is inching closer. Only 3 weeks to go.
Regardless of everything being virtual and online, it's important that people get it and vote anyway.
In a virtual world, it only makes sense we would talk with students and those working with students virtually about the struggles to get young voters to cast a ballot.
It's hard because, we're all living in this virtual world, and so we're kind of competing for people's time and attention when there's so many different webinars and forums and Zoom calls that you can join.
Normally, this campus would be home to booths and volunteers handing out flyers with all sorts of ways to educate young voters, but not this year.
Just the word of mouth has really, that opportunity has gone down. And so it's kind of been a marketing campaign that we've done entirely over social media.
The University of Utah does have a leg up on voter education after the vice presidential debate was right here last week. Students agreed.
It was cool to see how we as a community kind of help push students and so our peers to be civically engaged.
But having an opinion, being informed, and actually voting don't always go together so simply.
Students are a really transient population. So during most years, we have that opportunity to be in person and answer questions about changing their voter registration, changing their address if they've moved, things like that.
With just 10 days left to register to vote in Utah, young leaders are busy making sure their peers have a voice.
It's important that everyone hits the polls because every American's voice is important and every American's voice needs to be heard.
Students here at the University of Utah are continuing to do those virtual events, really trying to make sure that people here get engaged while also keeping safety and everyone's health in mind. Live at the University of Utah, Cindy Glenn, Fox 13 News, Utah.